Happy New Year, everyone. I hope everyone had a Merry Christmas and enjoying your New Year's Day. So for the first 2 months, at least the first month of 2023, I'm going to be doing the 3 Rivers Pantry Challenge. And I'm going to be doing it as a no-spend challenge. I'm also going to be doing a lot of freezer baking. So I'm going to try to do January and February, at least January for sure. And we're going to see how we can get along with this. Okay, so as I said, I'm going to be doing the 3 Rivers Challenge, the Pantry Challenge for January, and I'm going to try for February as well. I definitely have enough food here to carry my family through January and February, but we're going to start with January and see how it goes. I'm just going to give you a quick overview of my pantry now, and this was probably about 6 weeks ago. I did an actual pantry tour. I did like a revamp sort of this area and painted the walls and did all that. I'll link in the description box if you want to see that. But just to show you what we've eaten so far out of here in those couple of weeks. A lot of chicken is gone. It's down there, down the bottom. We've eaten through a lot of them. A lot of the tomato products up here. A lot of the broth, because it's been cold, we've been doing chilies and soups and that sort of thing. This is something new that I've added, and I will do a video on that. That will be probably coming up next. That was done in December, not necessarily for preparation for this challenge, but I'm glad I have it in my pantry now. All down a little bit. Done a lot of butter out of here. Used a lot of butter over the holidays. Canned milk. I got some more of the shelf-stable milk because what we had here, I used it all up. I didn't realize I was so far down, so I stocked that back up. We were doing a lot of hot cocoa and that kind of stuff. So yeah, this is just a quick view of what is gone out of here. A lot of that's like beef for beef stew and that sort of stuff. A lot of the prepared meals that were down there. As you can see, the eggs as well. I only have a couple of them left, so we're using up a lot of those. But I think that it will last us through at least the next 2 months. And over here is my store-bought stuff. A lot of fruits and the veggies are going down, but again, I think it will last us more than, I know it will. It's not, I think, it definitely will. This is all the store-bought stuff. As you can see, we don't really use this stuff here. This is more longer term, and I haven't broken into that. That is like last of the last. If we have nothing else left, we're going to be breaking into that stuff. So all the baked stuff here is going down a little bit because we've been doing a lot of baking this holiday season. And condiments, down there is potatoes and chicken. We've been into that as well. Some drinks and more chicken and potatoes there. So some water, salsa water, some chicken broth that I canned up and I'm gotta put it on the shelf over there. Some potatoes. I got 15 pounds. 15 pounds of potatoes. Right after Thanksgiving, before Christmas, Kroger's had a sale on, so I picked up some of those. Drinks, my seeds, and I'm going to show you my freezer. That's what I'm going to be trying to work on in the next 2 months, is my freezers. So just come with me. Please excuse my basement, because that's where everything is. Here is my freezer. And as you can see, it is jam-packed full. I had 2 hams in here. There's only 1 left. Yeah. And I have a whole lot. Just before Christmas, after Thanksgiving, just before Christmas, I have cheeses in here, pesto that from the garden. Just a whole pot. Tortillas, cheese, more cheese. This is what, as you can see, it is jam-packed full. So I'm going to try to work on this in this pantry challenge. I'm going to be freezer banking this. and getting this into my pantry. Yes, I will be using it if I need because it's already here. So I feel this is part of my pantry. My freezer is part of my pantry. So yeah, I'm going to use it up. And that's just my number 5-gallon buckets of rice, flour, sugar, you name it. It's probably down here somewhere. Kitchen freezer. Don't be scared. Yeah. As you can see, it is jam packed as well, and I need to get this cleaned out for this coming pantry challenge. I'm going to process my tomatoes from last year's garden because I never done that. As you can see, there are bags and bags and bags and bags of them. Whoops. See, that's why I need to get them this freezer cleaned out, because it's literally crawling out. My fridge also needs to be cleaned out. And yeah, so what I am going to do today to help this process along, this is the leftover ham. I'm going to take that out and we're going to have that for dinner. That was from Christmas. I usually do a ham soup, ham and bean or ham and something soup for New Year's Day, and that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to make broth first, and then I'm going to be making soup out of the broth and the leftover meat and all that kind of stuff. So that's what we're going to be having for dinner New Year's Day. And this video will be probably coming out New Year's Day. And so we'll probably have eaten it by the time you see this. But that's what I do with my my bone from Christmas. And then at Thanksgiving I do the turkey bone, and I will make broth. So that's how I kind of get the most of what I have. This is my messy kitchen pantry. I have taken an inventory of everything I have, but with the holidays and everything, this was before the holidays when I did that revamp of my pantry downstairs in the basement. I took an inventory of basically what I have, and I pretty much kind of checked off or made a list of what I was using. So this is part of my kitchen pantry, and then up here is some other stuff. A lot hasn't changed, but a lot has. But we've been eating out of this. This is what we eat out of. And then up here, up the top, is a lot of the baking stuff. So yeah, this is what I'm working with for my pantry for January and February. I am doing a no spend challenge. I will be freezer banking, like I said, but I won't be spending any money for January at least. February, I'm gonna try it, and unless I find a screaming deal on, say, like 99 cents boneless skinless chicken breast, I'm not gonna buy anything. I can't pass up 99 cents because I haven't seen that price in years. So yeah, that's what I am working with for this pantry challenge. One other place where we store pantry food. This is more like snacks and things that I don't want to necessarily in my basement. My cookies and crackers and that sort of cereal, that sort of thing. I have milk up there and all sorts of stuff on these shelves. Some pasta, some mashed potatoes, just basically snacky junk food, basically. And my breakfast that I love. I mean, I make oatmeal from scratch if the whole family wants it, but usually I like them, so I'm going to get them. And I have mashed potatoes and soups and that sort of stuff down there. And I have one other area I want to show you, and this is going to help us get through the next 2 months without buying any food from the store. This is one of the last places I store food, and I have oven can flour there, and which is a good thing because I haven't been able to find bread flour in about 2 or 3 months in my area. I have baking soda, drink packets, popcorn, some hygiene, some toothbrushes, some floss, and that sort of thing. This bag has spices in it, Condiments, it's kind of dark in here because there's no light in this closet, but you get the gist. There's some veggies. These is what I feed my kitchen pantry with, and this gets stuck from downstairs in the basement. There are chocolate chips and a baking shelf, and up the top I put Madison's and the Vicks vaporizer and all that kind of stuff. My vacuum seal bags. There's some corned beef up there. All sorts of things. Yeah. And back there, I don't know if you can see very well, but that's like a medical bag. There's more canned veggies, stewed tomatoes, all that sort of stuff. It goes all the way down to the floor. And some like baking stuff over there as well, cake mixes, broth. You get the gist. And plates, cups, yada yada, go on and on. But anyway, yeah, I put the paper in another space. So we shouldn't have to go to the store for anything for the next 2 months. I'm gonna try really hard to stay out of the stores for 2 months. Unless I see, like I said, that deal for chicken breast. That's probably the only thing. Or meat in general. A good deal of meat. Not that I have anywhere to put it unless I do the freezer banking. Or can it right away. So this is my, third or fourth area I actually stock food products for my family. And we are going to be doing that 3 Rivers Pantry Challenge. And I should be able to get through it no problem. And I do want to show you, this is an old bag of chocolate chips. I don't know if you can see this very well. Maybe I should carry it to the kitchen. I picked up this one it was definitely before the holidays, probably in September. Can you see the difference in the size of that bag? I was like flabbergasted. It's like more expensive, but a lot smaller package. I was like, wow. We go through chocolate chips so fast. So I wanted to stock up on another one because I knew we were going to do a lot of holiday baking, even though there are 4 bags here. But we will probably go through one of these in about a month or so, just a little over a month. So I have about 4 months worth of chocolate chips there, but I can't believe how much smaller this bag is compared to the one I got maybe a month or 2 before that, because I don't keep these very long because we eat through them, and I don't want them to melt on me because, even though this room stays quite cool, I don't want them to spoil. So, yeah, I couldn't believe how much smaller that bag has gotten, and the bag is more expensive. So, yeah, doing this will definitely help me save money and hopefully stay ahead of that growing food prices that are occurring everywhere. So, this is what I've got to work with for the next 2 months. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload videos. Thank you very much and have a great day.